You may not be aware of this, but last time I attempted to review a video game, my computer broke. Consequently, the attempt did fail. So when my man Zany approached me with a project to review all of the LEGO games that have ever existed that he and some other folks were doing, I was mortified. The playlist for all that, I'm gonna put it up here on the wherever the thing pops up, and also it's in the doobly-doo, so you should check all of those out. But hey, I do love living in constant terror, and I did like the idea of it, because even though I had never really played any LEGO games, and I don't really have that deep a connection to most of the LEGO franchises, I did, as a child, really like The Incredibles. It was one of the few classic childhood experiences that I've had, so I picked that one for the project. Because surely, there is no way that another video game review project might go horribly wrong. Okay, so look at this, right? This is the options screen. This is the options menu, which you cannot navigate with the mouse, by the way. You have to use your keyboard. You can hit display settings. This is the section where you adjust your resolution. But it's also the only screen that I have seen thus far in the menu that has a fucked up resolution with black borders, so you're not sure if it's actually goes to the borders of the screen. Who came up with this idea? They really get right into the action. This is the first 10 seconds of the game. Is there a point where I actually get to do something in this game, or are they just like doing... This is very cool, but I'd like to like play the fucking game at some point. Okay, I can, and if I click... No, that does nothing. What? How hit people? Press F2 or any button to start. Start doing what? What are you talking about? Start what? I have to press the function key on the keyboard to make this happen. H? I have to hit H? Okay, with spacebar I can change... Okay, and I have to do H, right? How do I pick them up? You can't just tell me pick them up. I'm not actually the guy, you know. You have to tell me how to do it. Strength throw. K and H. Okay, I've already forgotten. And K? Okay, no, that's... You just did a weird sex thing with your wife. I hate this. Yes, throw him. Airstrike. Attack enemies from above with airstrike. Attack up to with J, H, H, H. J, H, J, no, J, A, what? J, J. Okay, none of this is happening. Defeat the Dizzy Miner with a flurry attack? I don't work at Macca's. What? How do you do a flurry attack? H, I'm not used to using this section of the keyboard for anything but typing. So what, basically she just jumps, but she apparently does no fucking damage when she does that. It just takes longer to defeat dizzied enemies. So J is jump, and H is... I didn't tell you to do that. This was your choice. Come on! J... Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. Can I play Frozone maybe? That's the cool guy. There he is. I love him. I'm sorry. K and the plus key. What in the fuck? Where is the plus? K and the plus key. Oh, it's W. It's not plus. It's W. It's just incorrectly displayed. No. And this is a giant 5-fingered hand because my man is really... The artistry is very important for this. Yes. And now K. No, that just switches me to a different character. K. H. Okay, oh, apparently she can just beat up a minecart. The people who developed this game have never seen a fucking minecart in their lives. What? What is that? What is this? Game! Please explain literally anything to me! This is oh my god. What did you okay, so oh my god. You tried to stop it from hitting the overpass, but it still did. Why do they have one of those superhero outfits for the baby? You know how often you have to replace baby clothes? It's a huge waste of money, and they're clearly concerned about parking tickets. You know what? I think I might have a solution for this. Hello, I'm pressing escape. Excuse me, I'm pressing the escape button.
The way you pull up the menu on this computer game is by pressing enter and not escape.
I want to use a gamepad. It's not recognizing the gamepad. I can't use it. I can't use the fucking gamepad. This has truly been a fantastic experience. This is where I reveal myself to be just a massive boomer. No, you don't push her away, dude. This is a metaphor for how broken this family is, man. Okay. The button that would usually change it to a different character, in this case, does not do that. Okay. Okay. I don't feel particularly accomplished from this. Oh, yeah, that's the thing that we care about now. There's a shiny thing. Actually, I do care about this. Woman, just... go here. Don't go over there, you dumb cunt. Oh my god, how long have you been... Did you become a grandma yesterday? What do you want me to do, fam? What do you want me to do? Press F2 or any button to start. Start doing what? Oh god, multiplayer, no. I did not intend to do this. Undo. Oh my god, now the screen is split. What the fuck? How do I undo this? How do I no longer be in multiplayer? Because I can't play two characters. Wait, hang on. Is this one? No, this is still not recognizing the gamepad. How am I even supposed to control the other character? There is nothing in the way of information here. I'm looking at this right now, and it's also the one that I'm playing it is the one that my webcam is in front of. Yeah, folks, I don't think I can play this game. I give up. I don't know. The game has defeated me. This is just... I can't beat the tutorial. This is more difficult than Cuphead. I can't even quit the game because I hit enter again. The universal button on computer to say yes to something. But it's supposed to do J for Jess, I suppose. There was some troubleshooting after the fact and with the fact, and I didn't even show all the problems that I had because they were a bit too embarrassing even for me. But if you know anything about my track record with technology, they were fruitless. So as a fastidious reviewer of video games, I did what anyone would do. I read the Wikipedia page of the game. Zizek would be proud. And okay, yes, I did also watch a full no commentary playthrough of the game on a channel called Gamer's Little Playground. So that is what I'm mostly basing this review on. Basically, the game is an abridged version of the second The Incredibles film, followed by an abridged version of the first The Incredibles film. And you might think to yourself, hang on, that isn't the order in which numbers go. And I have to very much agree with you, I have no idea why they did this. The storyline isn't just shortened, but also changed in many places to give the opportunity to do more multiplayer stuff and also introduce more playable characters to the game. For example, when they're on Syndrome's Island, Mr. Incredible in the film finds Gazerbeam's corpse, but here he finds Gazerbeam, and then the two of them infiltrate the base together. And from a design perspective, this is very clever, and they do a lot of little things like this where they alter stuff around to give you an opportunity to try out new and interesting power set, especially the bit where you get to play as the baby. That I found very interesting. What was not so clever was the dialogue, but then this is based on a kid's movie. Just the terrible humor, the passive-aggressive, oh, I resent my spouse bullshit that occurs every once in a while. It made me laugh, but not for the right reasons. And frankly, even though it is interesting that you get to play all of these different characters, sometimes they feel a little shoehorned in. During all the sections, the individual characters have certain specific little feats that only they can accomplish to like showcase their abilities. But often I realize that, hang on, actually another character that is even here with them could have done this thing like way better and easier. Like the only reason that this character's doing it is because the script said they need to give them an opportunity to shine. Like if you're trying to reach a high place and you're not using Frozone or Elastigirl, excuse me, Elasti-Woman, thank you very much, I mean, you're just doing it wrong. This did, however, add to the sheer variety of levels and different creative, interesting challenges that are presented to the player over the course of the game, so maybe it was a worthwhile trade-off. I wouldn't know. I didn't actually play the game. I did, and just as in the films, like the villains quite a bit, like the Screenslaver. I love the concept of that villain, the aesthetic that runs through it, the ice cream truck people, Bon Voyage. Even as a kid, I was obsessed with Bon Voyage, just because I thought the pun was so magnificent. And they do, let's be honest, kind of steal the show from Syndrome a little bit. Overall, I give The Incredibles 1 Cuphead out of 1 adult man trying to recapture the innocent optimism of his childhood. If you want to see people actually reviewing the LEGO games, which is not what I did here, I highly recommend you check out the playlist in the doobly-doo and linked around here so you can actually see all of the, literally every single LEGO game reviewed, mostly by people who know how to do that kind of thing. Thank you very much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share this to your relevant communities, but do not spam them. Consider supporting me on Patreon or Subscribestar, buying some of my merchandise or my short story collection. And in that spirit, this has been a very fun experience. And see you around, cunts.